What's up guys, my name is Adapt and welcome back to another video on the channel. So guys, it has been a very long time since I've made a video. I've been really busy at the moment and FIFA's kind of in the dead stage, so I haven't really uploaded. I don't really know what to upload. So I am bringing you guys another formation review. The last two formation reviews did very well, so in this video I am going to be reviewing the 4-5-1 formation. So this is a very attacking formation and it's got a good variety, guys. You can play down the wing, you can play down the center, and I think if you get the right players in each position, this formation is up there with a contender for one of the top 5 formations in the game. So right now I am going to take you guys through my player instructions right here. So I don't really deal with player instructions a lot. I don't mess around with them. Everything's just on stay back while attacking here. And I leave David Luiz on stay back while attacking. He's meant to be acting as a CDM in this team, so I don't really get caught out on the counter and I have someone to cover my defense. Now we have Walcott, so I just leave everything unbalanced because that's the way my midfield is kind of positioned, guys. I've got a lot of options right here. I don't want anyone making stupid runs because as my team set up like normally, it's good. Like I find that I don't really need to tamper with anything. Everything fits my playstyle perfectly well. Now I haven't messed with Hazard as well. He's in the left mid position, just kept everything the same. You don't have to tamper with any of that. If I were you, maybe you can change the chance creation or something like that, but I keep it the same. So if you guys want a kind of, you know, idea of what to start the 4-5-1 with, you can start how I'm starting and then change it later to fit your needs. Now in the cam position, Pogba plays very well in that position. One of the most complete centre midfielders in this whole game. Everything kept the same, and the same with N'Golo Kante. I've got him, everything stayed the same. He can also come back. All of these three midfielders have also got very good defensive stats, so that's why they're really good and they complement each other very well. And in the striker position, we have the best player, the best striker in this game, in my opinion, Ronaldo. Have him on getting behind, and everything else I have kept the same. So for the games and the goals, 198 games, games, sorry, and 189 goals with 112 assists. Now to my custom tactics right here. So I didn't really tamper too much with the custom tactics. 70 speed. I don't want to be going too fast because the team is positioned as, you know, I've got a decent amount of midfielders. I've got a decent amount of attacking players, which doesn't really need the quick kind of speed play. My players aren't separated too much from each other. They're kind of like really close together. So 70 speed is reasonable enough for this formation. 60 passing as well. Don't want players running off into stupid positions to, you know, make themselves an option for a pass. And I've got so many players in my midfield and the positioning is organized. Don't want my players to be running out of position and just, you know, leaving me exposed, and that's kind of frustrating at times. Now the passing, 70, that's kind of casual. Crossing, I'm not much of a crossing player. Crossing doesn't really work in this game for me, so that's on 40, and shooting is on 65. The positioning is free form. Maybe give them a bit of freedom, but not too much freedom. I want my centre midfield to stay in the midfield role, but they can alternate. So Kante can go to the left attacking mid, and Pogba can go to the right attacking mid, depending on the situation of play. Pressure I have on 60, simply because I don't feel the need to have pressure too high, but I want it at a reasonable point. So my opponents are feeling kind of pressured into making a pass. And if they play a bad pass, that can lead to me getting the ball and possibly forming an attack. Aggression 50. Don't want my players making rash decisions, giving away free kicks, as some people are very, very good at free kicks in this game, and team width is 50, which is kind of routine. Defender line, you always want that on cover. If it's on offside trap, you're going to have a problem, and you're going to find yourself getting countered a lot. So guys, this is the player instructions and the custom tactics. Now we're going to go into the gameplay, so let's get right into it. So getting into the gameplay now, guys, we come up against a 4-3-1-2 formation. So you're going to see several encounters in this video, the 4-5-1 versus the 4-3-1-2 formation, and you'll see how it plans out. So what I'd say about this formation to begin with is it offers a lot of abundance, not only in the defense but in the midfield. It's just absolutely incredible. You'll see a lot of goals scored. That's why the gameplay is so long. I'm probably going to be struggling to talk about the formation for that long, but this is the gameplay we have for you guys. Starting from the defense right here, it's pretty much traditional. What you'll see in a normal 4-back formation, that's what will happen. Obviously I have my players on stay back while attacking my defenders, so they usually behaved, you know, they relatively well to what I told them to do. Now the second game, we come up against a 4-3-3-4 formation. I believe I kind of missed that right there, but this is a very high scoring formation, and you'll just see this guy get absolutely demoralized. 2-0 already, 3-0, just goals galore. And even you'll think if I was scoring a lot of goals, maybe my defense would be weak, but that's not the case with this formation. Obviously you've got David Luiz just in front of the defense. He's acting as that brick wall. Like, he's impossible to get past, guys. He's just so good in this game, and he offers protection for the 4 at the back. Now getting into our right mid and our left mid, Hazard and Walcott, they're there to offer pace, and they're kind of there to provide for an attack. What I mean by that is, by having them, they're good players to create opportunities with. They're very skillful players, they're very quick players with very good dribbling, so that's what I use them for. Also, it offers me abundance to run down the wings and kind of form an attack that way, because if you play in a formation which is very narrower found, like the 4-1-2-1-2 brackets 2, you can only kind of play one way, if you guys get what I mean. If your opponent's good at defending one certain formation, which plays in one certain way, then you're not going to be able to do a lot in the game. That's why this formation is so good, because I can do so many different things. Now, getting into our attacking part of the midfield, we have our right attacking mid and our left attacking mid. So, on the right, we have N'Golo Kante, and the left, I have Pogba. Now, these two are very good midfielders for this position because they're all very well rounded. They've got good attacking stats, well, not good but decent attacking stats, and they've got very good defending stats, and that's why they're so good. They've also got very good pace, and that's what really works for me. Now, we are 1 minute away from this video ending, so let's get right into our striker. So in striker, we have Son. What you want is someone who's quick, agile, and maybe has a bit of height to them if you like crossing. That is what Son provides. You also need a bit of strength, because with your striker, you've only got one striker up front, so you're going to want your striker to actually hold up the ball for any of your attacking midfielders to run up. That's what Son does very well, and sometimes he's even so good he doesn't even need that. This is just getting ridiculous right now. It's 16-0 and we still have another game left. So this is the final game, the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, and you're going to see me prevail simply because this guy, he can only resort to one thing. His formation is very what is the word I'm looking for? It's not diverse, guys. It's very like straightforward. He can only do one thing, and his options are very narrow. So it's 2-1 right here. Heung-min Son, just absolutely world class. If you can get a player into him in your squad, then you should get him. So this video is coming to an end. It's 3-1 right here. Son's just taking the piss now. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.